Well, first, I agree with you. It's been stunning that all we've gotten from the mainstream media is sort of bovine silence in the face of the complete collapse of the so-called Russiagate scandal. And you're not snips, do you? And you're not snips, do you? And you're not snips, do you? Which they did all they could to sensationalize and drive. You loaded it. And it's like not even a whoops, they just on to the next false scandal. So that has been surprising to me, that people aren't concerned about civil liberties and in the integrity of our governmental process. Listen. Bill of stagnation. In terms of the future of Durham's investigation, he's pressing ahead as hard as he can, and I expect that. Thank you, sir. We will have some developments, hopefully before the end of the summer. But as I've said, his investigation will continue. It's not going to stop because of the election. What happens after the election may depend on who wins the election.
Has he been delayed because of the COVID-19 pandemic?
There has been delay because of the pandemic. Yes, there has.
An inability to interview people?
Yes. Not an inability, but a distinct slowing down of that process.
Because you can't gather a grand jury?
Well, I don't want to suggest there has been or is a grand jury, but no. it is a fact that there have not been grand juries in virtually all districts for a long period of time, and also people have been reluctant to travel for interviews and things like that. So it has slowed things down, but he's been working where he can on other matters that aren't affected by the pandemic. But there has been an effect. It might be the static was. It might be the static was. It might be the static was. Det är det bästa för nå. Det är det bästa för nå. Det är det bästa för nå. Jag fann det där.
A source said to me a couple of years ago, speaking of the Russia collusion story, that this was the closest the United States ever came to a coup to take down a president since the assassination of Lincoln. Is that an appropriate statement?
In this sense, I think it is the closest we have come to an organized effort to push a president out of office. Senate. Macht. Perfect. Over that, then deserve. Over that, then deserve. Over that, then deserve.
And it continues.
But what the, I'm not reaching a judgment as to what the motivations there were. Now money go.